I am Ennemcien, Q-Master from Electromagnetic Induction. First problem. A 20 centimeter by 10 centimeter. That means 20 centimeter into 10. Length is 20 and breadth is 10 centimeter. Coil. A 20 centimeter by, you read it as by, a 20 centimeter by 10 centimeter coil of 500 turns has its plane perpendicular to a uniform magnetic field of 0.5 Tesla. The coil is rotated through 180 degree about the YY axis in 0.01 seconds. What is the EMF induced in the coil? This is the question. See this. This is the rectangular coil. Length is 20 centimeter, breadth is 10 centimeter. This is the direction of the magnetic field, external magnetic field. The coil is placed perpendicular to the field. That means angle between the normal to the coil and direction of magnetic field. Let it be theta. Then the total flux linkage, as I have said earlier, is phi equals ban cos theta. Flux linkage. Here, initially, the plane of the coil is perpendicular to the magnetic field. That means this normal is along B. Then only the coil becomes perpendicular to B. So here, in the initial case, theta is 0. So total initial flux linkage phi 1 equals ban cos theta. B is 0.5 Tesla. A is area of the coil, length into breadth, 0.5, 0.2, 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter, you convert it into meter, then you get it as 0.2 meter and 0.1 meter. So area is 0.2 into 0.1 into n, number of turns, that is 500, into cos. Initial value of theta is 0 because the coil is perpendicular to B. That means perpendicular to this coil, face of the coil coincides with B. So theta is 0 or 0. Answer is 5 Weber. Weber is the unit of magnetic flux, total flux. Unit of B, flux density is Weber per meter square or Tesla. Then total final flux. The coil is given 180 degree rotation. That is given in the question. That means theta now becomes 180 degree. That is, the coil changes its face. This normal becomes opposite to the direction of B. When you turn the coil through 180 degree, perpendicular to the coil changes its direction in this sense. That means theta is 180 degree. So total final flux linkage of the coil phi 2 equals ban cos theta 0.5 into 0.2 into 0.1 into 500 into cos 180. Cos 180 is minus 1. So the answer is minus 5 Weber. Then the induced EMF is change in flux by time, rate of change of magnetic flux. That is induced EMF, Faraday's law. So induced EMF equals change in flux by time, delta phi by t. Change in flux is initial minus final, 5 minus 5. By t is given to be 0.01. So the answer is 1000 volts. That is the induced EMF, 1000 volts. Okay. Another question. An airplane flies horizontally at a speed of 360 km per hour and has a wingspan of 20 meter. Find the voltage induced between the tips of the wing. Given horizontal field of Earth's magnetic field to be 0.4 into 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla, and the dip at the place to be 60 degree. That is it. The airplane is flying horizontally with velocity v. Wings have a span of 20 meter. 20 meter. Now this is, as it flies horizontally, the wings cut the magnetic field, vertical component of the magnetic field at 90 degree. This is, wings are horizontal, but vertical magnetic field BV. So wings are perpendicular to B. Then the induced EMF between the tips of the plane is BLV. Magnetic field strength into velocity into length. BBL or BLV. So you should take vertical component of the Earth's magnetic field here, because it is moving perpendicular horizontally, so it is cutting the perpendicular vertical component. Then only the angle becomes 90 degree and the induced EMF becomes BLV. So here BH is given. BH is given to be 0.4 into 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla. Dip is given. Theta is 60 degree. I have taken this action earlier. Theta is 60 degree. Terrestrial magnetism. I have put a posting. There is a relation to find a BV, vertical component. BV equals BH into tan theta. I have given 4 relations connecting Earth's magnetic field. One of them is BV equals BH tan theta. That is 0.4 into 10 raised to minus 4 into tan theta is dip 60 degree. Here the answer is 0.69 into 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla. Okay. Then velocity of the plane is 360 kilometer per hour. You should convert it into meter per second. So 360 into 5 by 18. That is 100 meter per second. Length of the wings 20 meter. So induced EMF V equals BL into velocity. That is 0.69 into 10 raised to minus 4 into 20 into velocity is 100 meter per second. Answer is 0.14 volt. 0.14 volt. That is the answer. Another one. A coil of area 0.4 meter square and number of turns 100, held in a uniform magnetic field of strength 0.6 Tesla, with its plane perpendicular to the field direction, is withdrawn from the field in 0.1 second. What is the EMF induced? The coil is withdrawn from a magnetic field to outside the field in 0.1 second. Then what is the induced EMF? So just you find the initial flux linkage, final flux linkage, and the change in flux by time. That is the induced EMF. Initial flux linkage is be a tan cos theta. Here also theta is 0 because face of the coil is perpendicular to the field. That means perpendicular of the coil coincides with the magnetic field. So theta is the angle between these two, and here it is 0. So phi 1 is band cos theta. That is, you substitute all these things. 0.5, I'm sorry, 0.6, 0.4. I'm sorry, 0.6 Tesla. 0.6 into 0.4 meter square area into number of turns 100 into cos 0. That is 24 Weber. 24 Weber. Total final flux is 0 because the coil is taken out of the field. There is no flux linkage there. So phi 2 equals 0. T is 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds. Then the induced EMF V equals delta phi by T. It is 24 minus 0 by 0.1, or V equals 240 volts. That's all. Thank you.